This is the second part of lesson 1.4, starting on the lessons that the notes are on page 24 of your workbook. And this time we're going to do converting mixed radicals to entire radicals when the index is something other than 3. But the process is actually going to be the same thing that we did before. So let's just do an example here. I'm going to do it the same thing. I've got my 1/2 is outside, so I want to bring the 1/2 in, and since it's a cube root, I'm going to make this 1/2 cubed, so that again, the index here, or the exponent here and the index are going to be the same. So then this equals 1/8, a cube root of 1/8, cube root of 1/8 times the cube root of 80. Oh, I guess that can go in here, sorry. So that is going to be the cube root of 80/8, which is going to be the cube root of 10. Okay, this part was duplicated there. Oh, all right, don't know why I erased it, but computers are, apparently my computer and I are not on friendly terms today. Okay, convert these ones to entire radicals. Why don't you go ahead and try this and see how you do, okay? All right, this is going to equal the 4th root. Oh, it does not like writing 4s. That is a 4. The 4th root of 2 to the power of 4 times the 4th root of 3. So that's going to be the 4th root of 16 times 3. So that's the 4th root of 48. And again, you can check it with your calculator. If you have a calculator today, you can't on the test because you have a 4th root button on your on the test. Okay, so this is a cube root, so we can put the negative sign inside, but we don't have to. So we'll do it both ways. We'll leave it outside for now. So this is going to be negative the cube root of 4 cubed times the cube root of 7, which is going to be negative the cube root of 64 times 7, which is negative the cube root of 448. But that does actually equal the cube root of negative 448. And I don't, honestly, I don't know if one's better than the other. The workbook actually says you can do it either way. So either one is going to be fine. All right. I'm going to do C over at the side here because I took up too much room there. And this one's got fractions in it, so it takes up more space in my writing anyway. So we're going to do, this is 2/5 times the cube root of 100. To put that as an entire radical, we now want the cube root of 2/5 cubed. Now, do make sure that you put brackets around your fraction, okay? Because if you just write it as 2/5 cubed, it's written this way, you're only cubing the 2, and that's wrong. You have to cube both parts of it. All right, and then that's times the cube root of 100. And then when we simplify it, that's going to be the cube root. 2 cubed is 8, 5 cubed is 125 times 100, and that's all under the cube root sign. And then if I can do some cross reducing here before I multiply it. I can do 100 divided by 25 is 4, and 125 divided by 25 is 5. So this equals the cube root of 8 times 4 is 32/5. All right, and then question D, example D. This time I don't have an option. I cannot bring the negative in because the index is even. So this is going to be negative the 4th root of 3 to the power of 4 times the 4th root of 2. So that is going to be negative the negative should probably be down here, negative 4th root of 81 times 2, which is negative the fourth root of 162. Okay, and that is the end of part B of this lesson. Go ahead and do questions 3 to 8. And it says this is an extension, but it's really not. So you do need to come back and do part C as well. Bye.